Welcome to this explainer. Okay, so did you know that every single year, genuinely brilliant professionals get their US EB1A or UK Global Talent visas flat out denied, while seemingly less qualified people just sail right through? It's crazy, right? Well, today we are tackling a massive misconception about merit-based immigration. We're going to fundamentally shift away from that super stressful, reactive, box-ticking mindset. Instead, we're going to talk about how to actually engineer a strategic, undeniably strong professional profile. So if you've ever wondered why sheer talent doesn't always equal an approval, well, you are definitely in the right place. Our core thesis today comes straight from our source material at Advance My Profile, and it's brilliantly simple. True authority is not assembled, it is engineered. And honestly, that is such a powerful distinction. You see, most profile building doesn't fail because the professional lacks talent. Not at all. They fail because their positioning completely lacks structure and relevance. They essentially just throw a bunch of random achievements at a wall and hope the adjudicator figures it out. But real authority requires a blueprint. So we have a really logical curriculum today to help transform your professional impact. We're going to cover why most profiles fail, the criteria ticking trap, defining real authority, your profile building roadmap, and finally, visibility versus authority. Let's dive in. Part 1. Why most profiles fail. Let's look at why those convenient little templates might actually be destroying your chances. A lot of providers out there will literally hand you a standardized template. They'll tell you to just go buy some media placements or join an association just so you can say you did it. They're prioritizing convenience over an actual profession-specific strategy. But here's the reality. Generic visibility does not equal independent recognition. Buying a billboard in Times Square might make you visible, sure, but it completely collapses under an immigration officer's review. They are actively seeking depth, influence, and national relevance, not expensive digital noise. Part 2. The criteria. Ticking trap. Here's why merely collecting documents is a flawed approach. If you are just playing the paperwork Olympics to meet some imaginary quota, you are stepping right into a trap. It's a reactive approach that misunderstands how adjudication actually works. Here's what that looks like in real life. Publishing an article that nobody reads just to claim authorship, judging a local high school science fair and presenting it as national impact, gathering disconnected recommendation letters with no cohesive story, presenting routine job duties as extraordinary achievements. Merit-based immigration evaluates sustained, relevant recognition. They want to know if you actually stand out in your field, not if you can stack documents. Now step into the adjudicator's mindset for a moment. They are asking one question. Has this professional influenced the field beyond their employer? Decision makers demand proof of independent recognition and original contribution. Being a great employee is valuable, but it's internal success. Immigration officers are looking for external, national-level impact. Part 3. Defining real authority. If visibility doesn't work, what does? Without structure, even brilliant achievements look fragmented. Weak evidence, no measurable results, no validation, poor documentation, strong evidence architecture, clear categories, logical progression, demonstrated influence beyond your job. You must present structured documentation that tells a cohesive story, because clarity is credibility. A major part of that credibility comes from independent recognition signals. You cannot self-declare authority. You need third-party validation, invitations to evaluate industry work, citations showing others use your work, competitive awards. That's what proves your work is shaping your field. Part 4, your profile building roadmap. So how do you build real authority? You follow a 4-phase path. Step 1, strategic assessment. Evaluate your education, leadership, and current recognition honestly. Step 2, customized roadmap. Build a strategy tailored to your profession, not generic activities. Step 3, authority development. Engage in meaningful work. Policy contributions, major conferences, industry involvement. Step 4, petition readiness. Your application becomes a structured, undeniable showcase, not a defensive explanation. Part 5, visibility versus authority. This is where most people get confused. Visibility can be bought. Short-term, surface-level, marketing-driven authority must be earned based on validation, measurable impact. Long-term influence. Immigration officers evaluate impact, not popularity. When structured correctly, this process goes beyond immigration. Getting approved isn't just relocation, it's formal recognition of your expertise. It leads to stronger credibility, better leadership positioning, global mobility. So here's something to reflect on. Are you just checking boxes and hoping it works? Or are you engineering real, defensible authority? If you want global mobility, it's time to stop scattered efforts, get a structured assessment, and build real influence. Thank you for joining this explainer. See you next time.